How y'all doing? We're back today. It has been a just a wonderful day. It hasn't been that bad, but we're just wrenching on stuff today. It's just a little too muddy. It would have been fine this morning. We pulled in. We actually got that thing back in here, and we was boot scooting boogieing it through there. But no, we got it through there, and then we worked on the windshield of the slasher. That's not completely done yet. It needs a little more work. We didn't have enough steel for it, so to go around it. But that is almost done. We're in a lot better shape than it was with no window in it. But we need some to go on the sides. And we got some strips underneath and on top to hold it in there. So we need some more steel, and then we'll bolt it in there, and it'll be just fine. We didn't know exactly how that was going to work out. We had a couple other options on the window, and it did not work. Just fighting you, you know what I mean? It's like been fighting you all day. It's like it's just barely drizzling out, and that's not helping the scenario at all. What we want to do. That right there is a chunk of cement. I get that question all the time. Is that a huge rock on the front of there? No, that's been on there for a long time. A long time. So that's just some weight for the front end. The new slasher obviously doesn't have that. It would be nice to have at times, though, on the new one, some weight up there. The old one that we used to have an other Prentice slasher, and that had some bars coming up, and you could actually stack some wood in there while you're cutting to hold it down. This one has the cement. The new one doesn't have anything. Certain applications it works good, but yeah, so you'll see sometimes you'll set the heel on there when you're folding it up just because you don't want to put it in the slots all the time. You just put her on there, but that is a chunk of cement that's been on there for a long time, and she's starting to go, but this isn't getting run that hard, so it'll last a while. But there's the windshield getting put in there. I just need to get this out of here. If I can get this out of here, then we can get out of here. But I just need it to dry up. I need about a good one day. It just keeps raining. If I get one day of dry weather and then 2 days of dry weather, the first day to dry out and the second day to move it out of here, I could get everything moved out of here. But that's not the way it's wanting to work. It's just fighting us. But anyways, now we're working on the air conditioning, and that thing's fighting us too. You know what I mean? Trying to get that thing done. Now it's starting to rain. Hoses are a little long, but that's okay. There's the grate off the front of that slasher we took off. He said he didn't want to be on the video, so we'll put him in there. The latest issue I have is I don't have the right belts. You got this one here. That's too long. So this. And then I got this one here. It's too short, so I need some that are in between those two. That's my latest project, so I need the size in between those. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I believe this is for a Timberjack, the 560 air conditioning. That's what this is for. This is for I'm not sure. That might be like the same one. Yeah, same one as that one almost, for the Timberjack and stuff air conditioning. These are for, I'll show you in a second, and these are the yeah, off the front of your Cummins one, John Deere. Them are for the John Deeres. That's what them are for. John Deere. I know this one here is for the John Deere. And then some of these are for the new chipper radiator. But yeah, we got a whole plethora of stuff, and I ain't got the. I'm that close to having the right ones, but I don't have the right ones. So then I gotta. Yeah, so there you go. I don't have the right ones there. And then I just remembered about that right there's an issue. The other day when it all come apart, that one belt flipped when we fixed the radiator. Now that belt is flipped off, so I got to put that back on, which isn't really that hard. It's more awkward than anything. Well, let's get over there. I'll show you. Why not, right? See that there? You just gotta. Let me get back in here. I'm kind of standing in an awkward position. You gotta loosen up that bolt on the back side of that, and then pull this, and this whole pump section goes that way. There's two bolts at the bottom of this pump that hold it tight so it doesn't loosen up. So you gotta loosen those, loosen that, and then pull that, and it'll pull the pump in. Throw the belts on there, and then just do the opposite to tighten them back up. So it's not that hard, but that bolt there is a little awkward because you got to go from underneath, and you got to use the size bigger wrench because the right size is there's not enough room, and you have to kind of finagle it. So that's kind of the most difficult part. It's not that difficult. Let me get out around here. We don't need to fall. No falling going on. What do I got here? I don't know. Why'd you stop? I won't record it at all. Hey, where'd that rag go I had? You tossed me a rag? I had one in my back pocket, now it's gone. I gotta fix this hole. We got it done. It wasn't easy. I about broke the drill with my strong hands. No, we got the hole in there. We got all the lines hooked up. So we ended up with this little curly Q. I need some zip ties and zip tie that up so it doesn't get any problems with it. But we'll fix this hole right here quick. And we're done. That's all I needed. But no, this one's the hoses run up through there and then down through the middle, and they pop out over here. I had to crawl down in there, which is never fun, but someone's got to do it. So I crawled in there, got that in there, and then I can use some slack right here. We got any zip ties in there? No. I think we might. We gotta zip tie this up there, kind of like the heater hoses are right here. Hide them up there. Make sure they're not pinched anywhere. And yeah, that's about it. Now I gotta get up in here. Okay. Yeah, we got a little extra. I thought we'd had a lot more extra than that, but we didn't have that much, did we? But we don't have no belt. So all the lines are on there though. Now we just need some zip ties. And this thing will be ready to go. So close. Yeah, we're just a little bit far away. And it just won't stop raining out. We gotta get that stuff out of here. Oh, what a day. We just need a belt. It's real simple on these because Works out real good. Simple. You don't gotta go around the fan or nothing on this. See the little greaser right there? Yeah. Yeah, the new one, the other one, that one's got it too. For the hub, that's almost a bigger hub than on the V12. So, yep. There you go. Anywho's, do we know which one's 24 volt? We gotta figure out which ones. We ain't got no tester. You got a tester? You're back in your lunchbox? Cause I didn't see it when I was in there getting something to eat. We gotta plug the screw in. 24 volt. This is a 12 volt motor, and that's 24. And you got both up in the cab, so you got to be careful. There's stuff going every direction. So that's always fun with this stuff, is like your heat comes off from this motor, your heater lines, but yet it's powered with 24 volt from that motor. It's just how it is. So you just got to be careful when you're doing stuff, because you don't want to screw anything up. That's about how it is. But anyways, just keep rolling, guys. We're not doing nothing. That's as far as we can get, besides zip ties and plugging that in. But thanks for watching. Wrench day in the rain. Needs to stop. Just keep rolling.